For today's leaderboard, we're going to focus on numbers. Now, well done to all those children who have made the leaderboard this week. You can see that I've put the top 3 from every class onto the leaderboard. So well done to Alithia in 3B, well done to Mia in 3C, well done to Oscar DA in 3H, and well done to Matthew in 3P. Now, all the children that you can see on the leaderboard will all get 1 dojo point. Well done. If you haven't been on Numbots yet, why not give it a go and see if next time you can get onto the Numbots leaderboard. Our learning objective for today's lesson is to know the 4 times table. You will need a book or piece of paper and a pen or a pencil. Our key vocabulary for today's lesson is counting, even, odd, divide and multiply.
Hi Year 3 and welcome to today's maths lesson. Now yesterday we looked at the 3 times table and today we're going to become experts in the 4 times table. So let's start with the counting stick. We're counting up in our 4s and then we're going to go back down. I'd like to hear you guys counting along with me. Are you ready? 0, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Great job. What do you notice about all the numbers on the 4 times table counting stick? Are the numbers odd? Are they even? Have we got a few of both? Well done. They're all even numbers. So if we were asked if an odd number was part of our 4 times table, we know that it can't possibly be because all of the numbers are even. Okay. We're going to count back down the 4 counting stick now, and I'd like you to count with me. Are you ready? 40, 36, 32, 28, 24, 20, 16, 12, 8, 4, 0. Well done. Let's have a go at taking some numbers off. Okay, I've removed some of the numbers off the counting stick. But we can still count up, I think, together. This time, I'd like you to use your shouting voice. Are you ready? 0, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Great job. Okay, what is 5 times 4? 20, well done. 10 times 4? 40. 1 times 4? 4. Great job. 7 times 4? Well done. 28. 3 times 4. Now remember we did this yesterday with 4 times 3. Well done. It's 12. Okay, I'm going to take away a few more numbers. Okay, we've only got a couple of numbers left now. And this time, I'd like you to count up using your whisper voice. But I'm not going to count with you this time. I want you guys to try and count on your own. Are you ready? Great job. Well done. Let's see if we can do these couple of questions. 9 times 4? 36. Well done. 6 times 4? 24. 4 times 4? 16. 3 times 4, can you remember that one? Great job, 12. 8 times 4? Well done, 32. 10 times 4? Great. Let's have a look at some of the activities we can do to be active and also practice our 4 times table. Okay, Year 3, we're going to have a little practice of the 4 times table being a bit active like we did yesterday with the 3 times table. Okay, now today we're going to do star jumps, and every time I complete a star jump, I'm going to say a multiple of the 4 times table, just like this. Are you ready? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and so on until I get to 12 times 4, which is 48. Have a go, and then maybe after, see if you could do it backwards. Pause the video now and have a go. Well done, Year 3. Great job. Now this time, instead of doing star jumps, I'm going to choose a different action. My action is going to be touching the floor and jumping up to the ceiling. You could try that one or you could try your own, it's completely up to you. However, instead of counting up in my fours, I'm going to count backwards in my fours this time, starting at 48. Are you ready? 48, 44, 40, 36, and I'll keep going until I get down to 0. Pause the video now and have a go for yourself.
Okay, your next activity for the 4 times table is to go on a little bit of a number hunt. Okay, so around your house, I'd like you to go and find anything with any numbers that you think will be in the 4 times table. So they could be numbers that we already know are in the 4 times table, like 8 or 20. They might be larger numbers that we haven't discovered whether they are in the 4 times table yet, but maybe you could use your knowledge to figure out whether they would be or not. So let's go on a number hunt. Right guys, I hope you enjoyed your number hunt. I'm just going to share some of the things that I managed to find. I'm sure you found lots more than me. So first of all, I found the number 8 here, which I know is a multiple of 4. I also managed to find 48, which we know is 4 times 12. Well done. Then on my shower gel, I managed to find the number, I'm not sure if you can see that, sorry, 400. Now, we haven't practiced counting up to 400, but I did know that 400 was in the 4 times table because I know that if I do 4 times 100, I get 400, okay? Then I also found 160 on my tin of tuna, which again, I know 4 times 4 is 16. And knowing Mr. Preston's lesson the other day, I know that 40 times 4 will be 160. And finally, I managed to find the number 56. And I had to think about this one quite hard, but actually I realised that 4 times 10 is 40 and 4 times 4 is 16. So if I add 40 and 16 together, then I get 56. Let us know what you found by emailing the email at the bottom of the screen now. Now we're looking at some division questions, and I can see that this says 16 divided by 4 equals. Okay, and what do we know about division? Well done, it's the opposite of multiplication. So the question is asking me, how many groups of 4 are there in 16? So I could count up in my 4s. Can you count with me? 4, 8, 12, 16. Well done. How many times did we count? Great job. 4. Because 4 times 4 equals 16. Have a little go at this one. Great job. What answer did you get? Well done, the answer is 6, and hopefully you counted in your 4s to help you. What about this one? Well done, the answer is 9. Well done on those division questions. If you're choosing the Chili 1 challenge today, I'd like you to go into Google on the internet, type in hit the button, and then you will come to this screen here. I'd like you to click times tables and then select hit the answer times 4. If you're choosing Chili 2 today, here are some questions for you to have a go at. There are some missing numbers in the number sentences and you'll need to figure out what those are. Remember, some of them are multiplication and some of them are division, so make sure you read the question carefully. Now pause the video so that you can see the questions on the screen. If you're choosing Chili 3 today, here are some questions for you to try. The first part, you need to compare the statements. So you'll have to work out the number sentence on either side and then use the greater than, less than or equal to symbols to compare the two statements. Along the bottom, there are some extra questions for you to have a go at using 2-digit numbers multiplied by 1-digit numbers. Here's an extra challenge for you to have a go at today. Now along the top you can see lots of different numbers. Here we've got a circle that contains multiples of 3. And here we've got a circle that will contain multiples of 4. Now this here is called a Venn diagram. Can anyone remember what numbers will go in the middle? Well done. Numbers that are both in the 3 times table and in the 4 times table, which means they are multiples of 3 and multiples of 4. If you find that any of these numbers along the top don't belong as a multiple of 3 or as a multiple of 4, then you just write them around the edge. Now on your piece of paper you can draw 2 circles and write multiples of 3 and multiples of 4. Then have a go and see if you can fit all of these numbers somewhere on your Venn diagram. With today's maths lesson, Year 3, I hope you're feeling more confident with the 4 times table. Don't forget to email in some of your work to the email address at the bottom of the screen now. Have a nice weekend!